Have you ever heard the term, there's nothing new under the sun? Hmm? Oh my goodness, that's where we are right now, people. That's where we are. There is nothing new under the sun. That's what King Solomon said centuries ago. And that is exactly where we are now. Everything from 9/11 to Charlie Kirk and the birds and the bees, that is exactly where we are. Nothing new under the sun. You know, of course, all these violent, toxic things going on are not new. Homosexuality, transgenderism, all of these violent, toxic introductions into the educational system by way of our educators. Can you believe it? Oh, yeah. Trying to turn the world upside down. What we say, turn it wrong to right and right to wrong. Everything goes, especially in the United States of America. Well, the script has been flipped, and I believe something new is getting ready to happen here. All of that stuff, all that vile and toxic information being poured into our children, especially. This is all about children for me. This time and space is all about children. The indoctrination of the youth into all of the vile and toxic stuff that's being spewed out all over this world by the devil incarnate himself. I'm telling you what, that's about the change. I mean, my children are out of school right now, but I honestly believe that if my children were in school at this time, they would have to definitely, if at all possible, be homeschooled just for the stuff I'm seeing right now. Oh my goodness, over the years. You can't put blinders on your children when you send them to school, so they are subject to see and hear more than you as a parent, as a typical parent. Because some of the parents out here are just so loose and crazy. They're into stuff that they're teaching the children. So how would the children even be able to differentiate between right and wrong? It's not going to happen. They are all mixed up in the sauce of foolishness. That's what it is. Total foolishness. But that's why Jesus came, that we might have life in abundance to the full till it overflows with truth in his hands. And we fell in the Garden of Eden through one man, Adam, but we came alive again through the resurrection of one man, Jesus Christ. So I don't know where everybody else is going with all of this, but I'm telling you what, I think you need to buckle up and hold on, because we're about to see a whole lot of changes coming along. People, more than before, after this week's total upset with so much going on, I think have been shaken to the core, to the point where being quiet and being passive is no longer going to be the rule. I believe so many people that used to just go along to get along are going to stand up, speak up, and don't take it anymore. I'm one of them. I'm like, ooh, no, I've never been passive or get along to get along, go along to get along. That has never been my mantra. I'm like, no, if it's not right, I'm going to speak on it, especially when it comes to the youth. Oh, yeah. If you want to be trans, if you want to be homo, if you want to be, you don't know what you want to be, that's fine. If you're an adult and that's what you want to do. But when you indoctrinate, when you tell me that parents don't have a right to know what you're doing with their children at school, are you kidding me when you tell me that it's okay to change genders, go under mutilation and everything else just to satisfy a child's mere curiosity? Something's wrong with this picture. All of that TikTok and all those different platforms that were introduced way back around 2016 or before, all of that garbage is filled with so much toxic and inflammatory information and visuals that I just cannot understand to this day why it's even tolerated. Everybody was up in arms when we were getting ready to eliminate TikTok. Why? We have businesses on there. We're going to be impacted in such a way, blah, blah, blah. There are a lot of positive aspects of different platforms, but also here comes the negative side of it as well. I have never, and I know I'm not naive enough to think that there are no evil people. There's not evil in the earth. I fully understand that. But this past week, it was just so blatant. Oh my gosh, the enormity of hatred against people, one another, categories. I'm just floored with it all. I really am. But I trust and I believe that God is on the move, because no matter what it looks like, everything is in the palm of God's hands. I just want you to know. I don't know where you are, what you're standing for, or what your emotions are like right about now, but I'm telling you what, if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for everything. I'm standing on the word of God, and this is his world and the fullness thereof. And we are going to see just what he has to say about all these things that we are seeing.